Market update here on the 17th. So down 1.55%, up a little bit after hours. I think that overall, we still have not bottomed here. That's my personal opinion. What makes me think that is because, again, a corrective move here. We need to see an impulsive move off the lows. Of course, it could end up being, choppy like this as well. But to finish this move off, I don't think we can chop up and then just sell off. I think we need a big, impulsive move higher. And we're still not getting that right here. So we also hit supply and backed off. So there's two possibilities in my opinion. I think we're looking at this like A, B, and a C wave down here to 360. Something like that. That's the first possibility. I think that there's another possibility of this being W, X, and we're looking for 378. If that's the case, I would want this to come up a little bit higher though. A, B, past supply probably, actually, and then come back down to 378 like that. So this minor wave right here would end up being A, B, C like that, and then we go down here to 378. So those are the two paths I see for SPY, and again, that comes down to the fact that on this smaller time frame, you can see clearly we get ABC, ABC, one more move higher, come back down. So if I were picking between the two, right now, just based on the chart, I would lean towards this one right here though. The reason why is we hit supply, backed off, and this move down is impulsive. If you go on smaller time frames, we get an impulsive move off the highs. We get 1, 2, 3, I think it's right here actually, 4, 5, A, B, C, and then we're bouncing around right here. So don't be surprised we come up here to like 50% retracement, which we might have already hit. Let's see. No, we haven't hit it yet. So 393 maybe on Monday, and then fall off if this move is going to play out. So it could be a very bloody next week, or again, maybe we're going to come up here to 405 and then just come back down here to 378. Either scenario, I still think there's more downside, and we're not finished this correction. A lot of people are getting bullish right now, but I don't see capitulation yet. So even though this did complete a full move, I think more than likely, I don't think we're finished yet. QQQ is different, but I think this is a full move right here. We get to the 1.61 fib basically. So I think that's W. This is X most likely. And I'm looking for a move down here to 280. If this was impulsive, I would say that we probably started the move higher, but again, another corrective move. So I'm just waiting for that impulsive move higher, that impulsive move lower to show us that we are getting capitulation for either the end of this rally or the end of this move lower before we can rally up higher. We have not gotten that either way, so this is what I'm looking for on QQQ, 280. SPY could be 360 or like 378. Apple, right now it doesn't look like that much. It actually looks like this could be a first wave. If that's the case, then I would be looking for this to pull back here to 148 and then go higher. That's one possibility, and actually looks pretty likely based on this structure. This structure right here is A, B, looks like a C wave here lower. Because if this was an impulsive move, it would need to go much higher. I guess there's a possibility it could be this. Could be this too. And then we get, if that were the case, whoops, it would mean that we are going to get either WXY, but it would be an expanded flat, and we could go much lower actually. So, a few different possibilities, but again, this is a corrective move either way, so expect more downside, just like I talked about on SPY and QQQ. Tesla, it finished an A wave today, or yesterday, one of the two. We zoom in here on the lower time frames. It hit the 1.61 fib, so I have this as AB or WXY. So it actually ends right here. No, it's right here. Pull back, and we get another ABC. So WXY is pulling back. This looks pretty impulsive to me. Could be starting next move down. It's either that, or we're going to get A, B, C up here to supply, or if we zoom out here, if this is the whole correction we get, then I would say on Tesla it's probably going to get more upside. I think we got to come up here to like 192 maybe. The 50% retracement is sitting here at 190. So I could see this bouncing up to 190 and then going lower. The target after that would be around 140, which is right around weekly demand. So yeah, two possibilities. I'm probably leaning for this to be like that and then go lower. Then we should get something like this. Because this is not an impulsive move. If it was an impulsive move, we could say this correction's finished, but it's not. And so therefore, we need to get one more move down to finish this. And that would imply that we're going to get a pretty big move down in QQQ and SPY as well. Microsoft's a little bit different. This one's pretty complicated in my opinion, but I mean, it's not that complicated, but I think we're just looking for the end of the B wave here. So we get A, B, and we're working on a C wave. 290 is the 1.61 fib of the A wave, and this actually looks like a 5-wave move to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That it's actually a diagonal, but it looks like a 5-wave move to me. So I already have it drawn on here. It could end up looking like this. 290 is sitting here. Well, probably won't hit the top of that, but 290 would be the target. Potentially higher above the start of this. If it goes higher than that, we'd be looking for more downside than past here at the start of the A wave of 220, maybe all the way down to 196. Again, the X wave is here at 295. The top's here at 349. It's about 50 points. 50 points lower than this is around 195. So could be a big move lower, but we'll see on that. I just expect Microsoft to have a little bit more upside. But if you go on the Bollinger Bands, we are so far outside of it. The 20-day moving average is down here at 250. So if you look at all these charts and you're just like looking at them like, what is going on? I know yields are going down, and so money is flowing back into the market, but it also seems like they're setting it up for a humongous move down. SPY has already been moving down. It was pretty flat this week, but QQQ is so far overextended, and then all these tech stocks, except for Tesla, are overextended as well. Meta was overextended, Amazon overextended, Microsoft overextended. Apple was not that bad. But again, Microsoft, look how far it is outside the Bollinger Band. Usually it comes back and hits the 20-day moving average pretty quickly. So that's at 255. So maybe it stays extended for another week or so, and then we get a big move lower. And that could actually be the start of the move towards the bottom for Microsoft. So we'll see on that. But again, it looks like A, B, and a C wave higher. Let's go over Amazon. I already have this one drawn out. I think that this is likely just like I have drawn out here. So we have WXA. This was A wave. We're working on the B wave. So it's a little bit different than Microsoft. This is a B wave because we know it's not going to go higher than this because, again, we have a expanded flat. So it has to be a corrective move. So that means we're probably going to get another move down. Target for that is probably going to be somewhere around 80 bucks. So maybe the bottom of this demand zone. And then I'm expecting a C wave higher into the summer. And then just like SPY selling off into 2024, target is 60 bucks. So a ways to go on Amazon, but you know, it could go to like 120. 60 bucks is the it's in between the 0.68 and 0.78 fib. If this is a second wave, so it's not that big of a deal, really. Bitcoin is really moving. I have it drawn out here. This is either going to be a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or more likely, I would say this is probably ABC, just based on what I think the overall market's going to do. We have a supply zone right here. I would look for 31,200 to potentially hit if this is the C wave right here. Could be an expanded flat as well, but I think that it could hit 31,200 before selling off. So that's pretty much it for this update. Leave me a comment if you have any tickers you want done. Like and make sure you subscribe for more updates every single day, pretty much, and sometimes during the day. And leave me any other comments you have on the video. Do you think we're going to go down or go up from here? I'm personally bearish. I think we need to capitulate lower before we can start the melt up into the summertime. So maybe into like April OPEX or so. So that's it. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll do another video here soon sometime.